21 Rockstar families, and welcome to the very first Room 21 Record Rockstar VODCAST of the year. You know, Room 21 Rockstar families, this past week has absolutely been magical and amazing. Your Rockstars have taken the Barrett Academy Constitution, they've taken our class creed, and they have become, and they're beginning to become, an incredible family. I'm just so incredibly proud of them, and I know that so many opportunities await us because of the incredible scholars that you send to 5th grade in Room 21 at Kate Waller Barrett Elementary School each and every day. So, this vodcast will be coming home every single Sunday. It's posted on my YouTube page. It'll be placed in the email. You can find it on my Twitter account, the link. Your scholars can also watch it during morning work time each day in Room 21 if they're unable to watch it at home. So today I kind of want to, orient you as to what to expect with each vodcast. And then we also have a strategy session where your scholars have some things that they can do at home and bring those in for house points. So a couple of things. First of all, I always announce our Room 21 Record Rockstar of the Week on our weekly vodcast to start things off. And that rockstar this week is Gracie De Souza. Gracie was absolutely incredible. Brand new student to Barrett, coming with absolutely no fear, taking the Barrett Academy Constitution, and really becoming an amazing member of our Room 21 Rockstar family. I am so incredibly proud of Gracie, and for those reasons, Gracie is our Room 21 Record Rockstar of the Week. Congratulations goes out to Gracie. A couple of other things that you'll see each week in the vodcast would be any announcements with anything upcoming in the week. So, in the Friday folder, you do receive the Record Rockstar Reader with the weekly calendar on. That's something you might want to put on your fridge. It has specials listed at the bottom as well as any events. So coming up tomorrow is our first day of DARE. With Deputy Scoggins. The Room 21 Rockstars and all 5th graders throughout Stafford County will be participating in DARE. It's a 13-week program. We'll have DARE graduation coming up in January, and then we'll have an epic DARE day at Pratt Park happening at the end of the year. So if you have any questions about DARE, just go ahead and shoot me an email. But that will be happening tomorrow. Our class has DARE first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock each and every Monday, the whole way up until the end of December. So, DARE, Deputy Scoggins, tomorrow. It's going to be pretty awesome. A couple of other quick announcements, guys. As you'll see on the newsletter, you can follow us at on any of these social media accounts, but the two that are really big go-tos for me, number one would be Class Dojo. Class Dojo is our site for tracking behavior management from day to day. Also on Class Dojo is the awesome Class Story feature. I'll be posting a ton of different pictures and videos, and those can come straight to your phone, to your app. And the cool thing about those, our Class Story, is it's exclusive to only you guys, those of you who have signed up for our class. It's not published online, anything like that. So it's an awesome way for us to communicate. Beginning tomorrow, I will be recording everything on our daily decision board in Class Dojo. So checks and stars and house points, those all begin and count starting tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, you can get onto Class Dojo, log on, and check it out. Just a reminder that when your Rockstar has nothing for the day, that means they had a good day. Checks means, it's just an opportunity for us to bounce back. Maybe, your scholar was not tracking during a certain time in class or something like that. Stars mean they're going above and beyond. And house points, those are the points that count toward your scholar's house for the house championship each and every year. And on our academy team last year, the Red House did come out victorious by the end of the year. So let's see which house can do that this year. One other site that you can actually sign up for updates would be Remind, which is an amazing way for you to stay up to date. I just send out text notifications, and you can find the information to sign up for Remind either in this week's Friday folder or on our weekly email. I put that there as well. On the back of the newsletter each and every week, you're going to find the @Record Rock dashboard, and a couple of things here. Number one, I'll have a challenge of the week where your Rockstar can earn some house points, typically related to what we're learning in math. There will be a Google Classroom question of the week. So this week we'll be permanently getting onto Google Classroom. Last week we had our first day of just logging on. If they go ahead and answer this, they can also earn some house points. The Now Trending section just kind of tells you about the big ideas of the week in Room 21. So if you want to ask your scholar about those, that would be an awesome place to turn. And finally, the Rockstar Learning section tells you what is ahead in the week coming up. So what are we learning coming up in the next week? Okay. Now, At this time, I'm going to send you guys off to the strategy session. The strategy session is an interactive course in each vodcast where your scholar can do things on our class website that count toward house points related to what we're learning each and every week. Okay, so I will see you guys on the other end. Okay, Room 21 Rockstars, I'm starting you out at the home of our class, recordrockstars.weebly.com. You may want to write down that website somewhere because that's where the strategy session will be based each and every week. So let me just kind of show you around the website really quickly. Here's our home page. You can get links to follow us on any of our social media areas. If you click on this picture right here, you will actually be taken straight to our weekly vodcast each and every week. And that will actually be, the link will be fixed here in one quick second because right now it's taking you to the June 6th edition from last year. Here you can see what we're doing in Room 21 each week. These two sample questions, this is something I'm talking about during my home visits, and this more pertains to the Room 21 Rockstar parents. Every night, since I'm not sending home traditional worksheets and things like that, here is how you can help your scholar at home. Ask them two questions. Number one, what are the top two things from their day? And have them go into detail with that. We're really going to be working on that in class. And then finally, each week I'll actually be putting sample questions in the newsletter that pertain to what we're learning that week, kind of open-ended, that you can have conversations with your scholar at home. So these two questions relate to this week. What is one thing that you find to be extraordinary? And how can you connect with a character that we have read about? Okay. Finally, you'll find some house point standings and also our tweet deck. Now, a few other areas where you're going to want to check out would be the VODCAST section. The VODCAST tab right here, as you just saw me click on it, is actually going to take you to the strategies where you guys can earn house points each and every week in Room 21. So this week, I have a couple of cool things that you can do to earn house points, okay? First of all, we're working on our rounding and also our addition and subtraction problem solving. So if you go ahead and answer each of these questions, okay, and I'm looking for those amazing number lines and those amazing strategies, you have to write down your work on a sheet of paper in a detailed way. Bring those in. Each of these questions will be worth 2 house points, okay? You can bring them in at any point throughout the week. The other challenge that I have going for math, guys, I just want you to look throughout your house. Look for anything. You can write it down or you can bring in the package or anything like that. A clipping from a newspaper. Where do you see decimals in your everyday life? Bring in those items. We're going to try to keep a collection of all of those items just to kind of see and reflect where we're seeing decimals everywhere in our everyday life. That's what we're going to be talking about for the next week. The math challenge of the week is actually something that's available up on the whiteboard in our classroom in the front, and it's also available online. This week it's what we call a Ken puzzle. These puzzles were invented in the country of Japan, and they're actually really cool, guys. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to come to a solid black shaded box or set of boxes, okay? So for this one, it's these 2 boxes. And what you have to do is you have to make the number 4. Okay, your final number, you're going to place a number in this box and a number in this box, and it has to come out to the number 4. The operation you're going to use to get there is going to be subtraction. So what could it be for? Well, 8 minus 4 potentially. Okay, for this one, you have to make the number 60, 3 numbers, right? But you have to multiply. Okay, if you actually want to go to the site of the game, okay, you can also do that and actually enter them in right on there. The math challenge of the week, guys, each and every week is worth 5 house points if you complete. Okay, so that is available right there. If you're kind of confused about what I was explaining, you can go ahead and look at the troubleshooting section, and that will kind of give it to you in a more clear format. For our writing fix of the week, this is something I might have a picture, I might have a question, something like that. You can go ahead and earn 5 house points if you bring your response into class. I just want you to answer one of the questions that you see right here. What are you passionate about? What do you want to share with the world? How do you want to share it? What sort of impact can you have on the world? How will you extend your learning beyond this classroom? And how can you positively impact the lives of others? Answer one of those questions. You could answer it with words. You could answer it by writing a song. You could answer it by drawing a picture. Bring that into class. You can earn yourself 5 house points. And I will have you share it out during a time that we call in class Sacred Writing Time, which we're going to begin tomorrow. And then finally, guys, this is not worth house points, but I do have the link to the Think Fun games, which is always a blast if you follow me really quickly. They have so many different Think Fun games here. Most of you are probably very familiar with Rush Hour, but I have a ton of different Think Fun games that are available online for you to play. Now, another thing that you're going to find each and every week with our weekly VODcast would actually be the secret hashtag of the week. So it's going to be somewhere throughout the VODcast, but it's not going to be at the same time every VODcast. So you're going to have to listen to the whole VODcast, complete the VODcast to get that secret hashtag. This week, guys, the secret hashtag is hashtag best week ever, because we are going to have the best week ever. Okay, if you bring that in, say it to me with some incredible passion, and I'm talking about having no fear, you will get yourself 5 house points as well. Okay, so I'm going to take you back over to the home section. So guys, this is our class website. This is where you're going to find the weekly VODcasts and strategies. As long as you show me your work with everything I ask for, and you bring it in between Monday and Friday, you can go ahead and get your points. It's not something that has to come in each and every Monday. And again, that website is ReichardRockstars.weebly.com. It's available right here across the top. So now I'm going to send you back over to Mr. Reichard in person. 21 Rockstar families, I hope that those strategies were successful. I hope that the VODcast is making sense to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about it, do not hesitate to contact me. I would be more than happy to help you kind of get used to the general layout of our VODcast. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, never hesitate to contact me in any way, shape, or form. You are all the incredibly best families in Stafford County, and I will see you for our VODcast right here next week.